Hello, my name is Heather Hurley, and I am the supervisor of personalized learning in the Department of Teaching and Learning. And I wanted to show you today how to navigate to the technical help of the Back to School 2021 website. So when you first go to the Arlington Public Schools website, here you will see School 2020-2021. And when you click that, that is going to bring you to all of the information for the 2021 school year. And you'll be able to find information about our instruction, about hybrid versus full distance, and it's broken down by level, elementary, middle, and high school, various special services meals. But the one section that I'm going to talk about today is the technical support. So by clicking on technical support, this is going to bring you to all of our tutorials that our fantastic instructional technology coordinators have put together to support you while you are at home. Under the technical support, the first thing that you want to take a look at is the troubleshooting steps. So at first, generally, you can check your school's website because all of our different ITCs have put different information that may be specific to your school. And if you can't find what you're looking for there, you can come here to our technical support website and take a look at our different tutorials. But before we get into some of the tutorials, I did want to bring to your attention that you are able to change the language if English is not your first language. So here at the top, you can see we have different languages, and if your language is not listed here, you can click this down arrow, and it's going to bring up additional languages that the pages can be translated into. What I do want to let everyone know is that this is a machine translation, which is powered by Google. It is attached to our website, so some of the pages may not be context sensitive and may not fully convert the text into its intended meaning, and that Arlington Public Schools cannot guarantee the accuracy of the converted text, nor are we liable for issues that result from inaccuracies to the translations. Graphics with text and special applications on the site can't be translated, and PDF files may not fully convert into various languages. But I think you will see that by doing the translation in conjunction with some of the images that we have on the site will allow for you to fully access the information that we have. So I'm going to go back, and I'm going to go down to our first section, which is our iPads Getting Started setup. And as you know, our students in elementary and middle school have iPads. So here with the iPads Getting Started setup, you can see here there are several areas that you can go to. So if you just got an iPad and you need to set it up, you would click on the green. And when you click here, it's going to bring you through through levels of instructions to be able to set up your iPad. And what is great about this section is that it guides you through each step and lets you see which one of these do you see or not see. So it really is a nice self-guided way to set up your iPads. And when you go back, my iPad was just wiped. So sometimes something happens to the iPad and your ITC maybe has wiped the device. So if your iPad has been wiped, then you would go to this one and follow through the corresponding steps. If you already have your iPad and it's set up, you would then click here. And here you will be able to go through and think about things that you might want to consider cleaning it up. And it links to different Apple instructions. If your iPad has too many apps or not enough storage to work correctly, Sometimes a device wipe is the best way, but other times it may be just removing larger files and larger images. And then here, the last one is I am stuck. What do I do now? So here you can see it's working normally. I'm not sure. It doesn't work. It's broken. I'm not sure what to do. There is an iPad level 0 support, self-help and teacher guided help. And when you click here, you can see these are different steps to take. I want to really point out this check system status because these are links to some of our most popular programs that we use: Canvas, Microsoft Systems, and Google. And these connect over to their status pages because sometimes you're wondering, is it an APS problem or is it a program problem? And this will let you know if there are any issues happening with a particular program. Also, you may want to confirm username, steps to how to close an app or reopen an app, and then how to restart an iPad. If that did not work, our level 1 support, filling out that school form, troubleshooting form that your ITC is monitoring, and will make sure that you get the correct help that you need. Along the side here, you can see these are just those links that are embedded in the document that if you just want to hop to one, you can hop directly to it and not have to go through all of the individual pages. So let's go back to the 2021 school year and go back to technical support, because those are one place to be able to get help. But then we also have our iPad app tutorials. So they are similar to the getting started and setup, but the tutorials were put together by our middle school ITCs for students to be able to access. And what's great about these is that you were able to look alphabetically for them. Point out when I was saying that you might want to delete larger files and such if you find that you're running out of room on your iPad. So you would go down to D, deleting apps from iPad, deleting iPad photos, videos. So let's just click on this so that you can see what it looks like. So when I click on that one, it brings me up the deleting iPad photos. It gives me a brief explanation, and then it gives me the steps with images. And if you were to choose one of all of this text would then be translated into the appropriate language so that you can see tap albums, then tap camera roll, tap the photo video that you want, tap the trash icon. So it brings you through the steps. And if you wanted more detail or the full article, you would be able to click on a more robust tutorial if that is what you wanted. Going back to the tutorials, you can see we have information about Microsoft Teams in the app. And then we also have things like my iPad is not charging, setting alarms. So iPad setting alarms, this is wonderful for goal setting. Open the clock app, tap alarm, tap the plus button, and again, it brings you through all of the steps. So this is an extremely robust set of tutorials that you and your student can go through. So going back to our main tech support page, this device help brings us over to those school support forms that we spoke about, that I spoke about earlier. So you can see there's a few troubleshooting items. They're linked in different places so that you're able to get to them in multiple ways. When you click on School Tech Help, this is the page that I spoke about that you will get to your school, and you would choose the online form for your school and enter in any of the issues that you are having. And this is in addition to our help desk. So let me go back. Our Family Technology Call Center is open. It's open from 7 to 9, Monday through Thursday, and 7 to 6 on Friday, where you can call to get that level 0 support to hopefully be able to help you troubleshoot. And if not, they then will get you to the next appropriate person. For Canvas, for any students using Canvas, this is how to use Canvas on the iPad presentation and how to use Canvas on the laptop, because our high school students use laptops. And again, this is done in our 4 languages. You can also get the Canvas guide for the user, and you are able as a parent or guardian to be able to have a parent observer account for your students' Canvas classrooms. So the information here on how to access those parent Canvas accounts can be found here, how to get the code and how to actually do that pairing of the accounts. And our final pieces here is that we have some Seesaw Learning from Home tips. Again, the Microsoft Teams tips and tutorials. And these are those same iPad help tutorials that I showed you above. And then for your middle and high school students, this is a Naviance student overview. I wanted to just be able to show you this technical help website because sometimes things can get buried, and I wanted to hopefully give you a better overview of what is there and how you can find tutorials to help support your student while they are working in our virtual and soon to be hybrid model. Thank you so much. And if you have any questions, please contact the Department of Teaching and Learning.